Hi friend, let's talk about what's wrong with being digital nomad and why I'm back to cold and rainy Latvia from sunny and warm Cyprus. One of the big reasons, of course, is to have this home office space for work, but let me talk a little bit more about thinking behind of that. Most of the software developers can do all the work from their laptops, but very few of us decide to do that, because working with an external screen or good keyboard is way more comfortable. When I'm traveling, I'm getting plenty of work done from coffee shops or just from hotel room, but without doubt, I like to work from home office. Yes, sometimes I'm going out to work from coffee shops just to be in different environment, but standing desk or a decent chair make long hours at work much more pleasant than sitting next to the pool in bright sun. Another kind of small thing, but shipping address and traveling all the time doesn't fit well together. Looks amazing. Sure. As anyone, I'm buying stuff online, sometimes companies sending something nice to me to test or just take a look and so on. And you have to have address to ship it somewhere. Grid Frame Studio, not sponsored by the way. Sure, you can try to manage all that shipping while you are traveling, but that is so hard. Especially, deliveries become late sometimes and you are waiting longer than expected, but you already planned to move forward with your trips and so on. Wow, that's amazing. I will put it somewhere on the wall, that looks great. I still have one fully working iPhone 4. That is my favorite iPhone from all of them, and nice. Now I will have it on the wall. Okay. Whatever, maybe you somehow will manage all that shipping issue and that is not a big problem, but most important thing what bothers me when we are traveling, that is work and sleeping schedule. That is just messed up. Even that is possible for some degree to mix work and travel, we still have 24 hours in a day. You just can't expect that you will enjoy all those travel activities and still have the same amount of work done. I am putting on hold all the personal projects when I am traveling. I'm still doing most essential work for my startup or my freelance job, all the work on personal projects, client support for personal apps and so on, all of that was on hold. I didn't do anything, and as a result in this week I have way more work to do. Sure, you still can go to a co-working space or stay at your hotel or Airbnb and work full working day hours, but then you are missing all the vacation part of the day, and what's the point to moving somewhere else and work all the day long? So better stay at home. If living in your current country is very expensive and you are traveling abroad and choosing digital nomad life to cut those costs, that sounds more like immigration. But for me that is not the case. I enjoy living in Latvia, that is still European Union, but not the richest or most expensive one, and life cost balance is okay. No reason for me to run away from the country and become a digital nomad for money, politic or whatever else reasons. The second big thing to consider before becoming a digital nomad is living from backpack or suitcase. Are you really ready for that? If you like to have any hobbies where equipment is needed, that will be a problem. You can find a place for running shoes in your backpack, but forget about mountain bike, freediving fins or just gaming computer. You don't have space for that. All of that hardly will fit in the backpack. If you are planning to travel light and move often, you have to fit all your stuff in one backpack or backpack and suit, and that's it. I have no problems doing that in short trips. Even I have some problems with too much gear because of camera, computers and so on, but I still can fit all of that in one backpack. But I have no willing to do for big chunks of my life. 2, 3, 4 week trips, fine, why not? That's good, but not longer. Family, of course, that's also big question mark. If you have family or planning to have family, kids, that is, that makes everything more difficult. Of course, that is doable and possible to travel with kids. We are traveling with all the family, backpack for everyone, and we are fine for a few weeks and so on. But again, for long term with kids, think twice, are you ready to do that? And especially schools for kids, that is big no-no for me. Last year we had this experience with homeschool all the year long because of schools was closed and so on. I don't want that once more, and jumping between different schools few times in a year, that is not a good option. So for winter, for school time, we are staying at Latvia and kids are going to school. That's how it works. Having friends and animals, it's really hard when you travel. I have a dog, Luca. Panat. Nacho. Yeah. No, that's true. This one. Yeah. Good dog. Yeah. That is really hard to travel between countries and hopping between countries, between hotels, Airbnbs and so on with animal. And even if you don't have animals, it's really hard with friends because, yeah, you know, most of your friends are where you are living. That's fine, you can make new friends and so on. But as soon as you meet new people, you're getting closer, you start to like each other. It is time to travel away because, yeah, you know, nomad lifestyle. When you are going to a relatively short trip, usually you are spending much more money on sightseeing and experiences. In normal day-to-day life, we are trying to keep expenses reasonable and do not pay hundreds of dollars for driving around on buggy or for sea cruises. But if you are on a board on tight budget and counting pennies, again, there is no much so fun being aboard anymore. If you travel often, renting fees will be a big part of your expenses, and I believe in sharing and renting and so on, in sharing economy, all of that stuff, but price-wise, quite often renting fee is way higher than mortgage for the same property, and you are burning money every time when you are paying for Airbnb or hotel and so on. Those are just expenses, but if you are living in one place, you are paying mortgage, basically you are buying that property. And you can make passive income from this property later. I dropped my corporate career to have the option to travel whenever I like, but I still prefer to have a home office to come back for work. I prefer to mix longer periods of time at home with periods of traveling. So 2 to 6 weeks of traveling sounds great for me, but I like to come back at home office to work in more comfortable environment and be more focused on job. If you are looking for how to get into tech career, check out this video with a framework to start your career in tech. I have a degree in computer science, but you don't need it really to get into the tech or become freelancer or build your own startup. All information what is needed is available on internet, and most of that is available for free. So thank you for watching, see you on next one, bye.